Growing concern tonight after neighbors in one of San Francisco's most exclusive neighborhoods wake up to something alarming.
People living in Pacific Heights found their doorsteps blanketed with anti-Semitic flyers, which states COVID is part of a Jewish agenda. Here's NBC Bay Area's Tom Jensen.
The flyers were found in front of homes in a 3-square block area on Union Street between Scott and Broderick Streets in Pacific Heights Sunday morning.
I had no idea. That's awful.
A Jewish couple found the anti-Semitic material while walking their dog and shared pictures with NBC Bay Area, but declined to talk on camera, saying they feared retaliation. So did another couple who found the flyer in front of their home on this part of Union Street this morning. Their neighbor says it has no place here.
Obviously, this is a city largely of inclusion, and surprising to hear.
The flyer said, quote, "Every single aspect of the COVID agenda is Jewish," end quote. And it names 15 people from the director of the CDC to pharmaceutical investors as being Jewish people involved in the agenda. And they were placed in plastic bags with rice to make sure that they didn't blow away.
And for the purposes of, again, spreading their conspiracies, spreading their lies, but also for the purpose of intimidation and terrorizing.
Anti-Defamation League Regional Director Seth Brisk says the material mirrors statements made by different groups whose radical followers sometimes use the propaganda to try to justify acts of physical terror.
There is that link between spreading the lies, trying to intimidate, and it can inspire violence and terroristic activity.
We did reach out to San Francisco Police Department to see if it is investigating these racist flyers being left on doorsteps, but a spokesperson said so far this weekend the department does not have any record of complaints being filed. In San Francisco, Tom Jensen, NBC Bay Area News.
Tom, thank you. In a statement, San Francisco Supervisor Catherine Stephanie said, quote, "Let me be clear, this kind of anti-Semitic hatred has no place in our city. I've been in touch with SFPD and intend to see these individuals held accountable. Our communities have been terrified by the rise in hate crimes, and we must do everything we can to stand against it wherever it occurs." Well, similar flyers were also found overnight in Miami Beach, Florida. City's mayor posted on Twitter saying hundreds of homes found plastic bags like these filled with what appears to be similar hateful anti-Semitic flyer, along with small pebbles. He says police are increasing patrols in neighborhoods and working to figure out where the flyers came from. This comes after a series of recent incidents targeting the Jewish community, among them a gunman taking several people hostage at a Texas synagogue last weekend. Also, the arrest of a woman in New York after she allegedly spat on a young child and made hateful statements.